Hello again, folks. This is Scott again out here in Queensbury. Today's demonstration, we're going to give a review on using this infrared heater detector. I had purchased a while ago, and because I'm in the appliance repair business, I use this for refrigeration as well as other things, as well as appliance repair and whatnot. So I have 101 uses why I have to have this thing. So I had purchased these little magnetic temperature gauges that you put on your wood stove. So I currently just installed a wood stove in my house for the upcoming winter events, and we had to build a spark arrestor here, and we're doing we put cement board on the back of the wall, whatever. And all the videos that I watched, whatever, on how to do this and whatnot, nobody even discussed the temperatures and actually how hot does these items actually get when installing. So one of the things I want to review is I want to go over the temperature, magnetic temperatures I bought on Amazon. I got two for like 15 bucks, which was well worth the investment. Okay, they're magnetic and they stick right on. All right, so right now I'm going to take my infrared tester and we'll go at the front of the stove, and we are getting, oh wow, I wonder why the phone doesn't pick up. All right, we're getting 456 degrees, okay, on the front of it. And if you look at the gauge, that's rated at 400. 450. Oh, I don't have my glasses on here. That's 500. All right, so the gauge says 500. The reader is 559, so that's pretty accurate, plus or minus 20, 30 degrees, so that's still good. All right, so the front of the stove is 449 right now. The stove pipe, which is a single layer pipe, whatever, it's reading 339. Okay, the temperature gauge is right at 300, so everything's working accurate. So they do work accurately. All right, and now remember, this is single wall pipe. So single wall pipe right here in the middle of the stove is 230. The front of the stove, because it's cooking, it's 447 degrees. Okay. If you go to the side of the stove, right in the middle, we're reading 460 degrees. Okay. Now, if you go to, this is a double walled stovepipe. Okay. And we're hitting that, and it is actually 115 degrees. Okay. So 115 degrees for the double walled pipe is actually the actual temperature. Again, we'll go to the side pipe. It's 240 degrees. 450 degrees. Okay, now this right here is 3, 4, it's 5 by 4 spark arrestor. Okay, and it's 20 inches away from the front door, from the front. And we're gonna do a reading on the front of that, and we're getting 135 degrees. That's about what it is right to the front. We'll go to the back a little bit. Right about the same. So from front to back, the same thing. We're getting like 125, 130 degrees. All right, so that's what you want to know what the temperatures were. Now, if we go to the back of the wall, furthest one back, I'm going to aim it at that one, the infrared. We're getting 111 degrees. All right. Now that is the cement board that's on behind the stove, and I'm going to read that now. And I still got to finish putting the tile behind that. I just want to see what we're getting for a reading, so you know what temperatures actually happen from a stove like this. We're getting 138 degrees shined right at the cement board, which is 1/2 inch thick. Okay, and we got my steel plate up there where it goes through, and same thing. We're getting 121 degrees, so that's not any hotter. All right. So overall, if you were wondering what the temperatures of items get around your house, and like I say, and we got a 10 inch. The back of the stove is 10 inches from the back of the wall to the back of the stove is 10 inches there. And we're talking 24 inches from side to side, and 20 inches to the front. So I went a little above and beyond the actual specifications for a wood stove, because it's always what my old ex-girlfriend used to say, bigger is always better. You know what I mean? So, well, in some cases. Well, this is Scott again. One man's review on how to determine how to place your wall and your spark arrestor in your house, whatever like that, to get the best results. And for some reason, everybody told me to heat up water because when the last 2 nights running this wood stove, my throat's always a little dry in the morning because it dries things out so good. But I can never get these cups of water to boil, and I'm not sure exactly why. Everybody says they're supposed to boil. Maybe the cast somehow doesn't do it. I mean, if you put the gauge on the top, we're talking 450 degrees on the top of the stove right here, and the water's not boiling. So I don't understand it. I thought water boils at 98.6, but this is Scott again out in Queensbury. Hopefully you like my review, and I answer some of these questions that I couldn't find on YouTube. So I like to put those videos out there to explain and go into detail on things that I come across to help other people out there that are doing the same thing I am. I know the winter months are ahead, and due to President Joe Biden, whatever like that, and his, I don't know, he's just, we won't even go there. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.